Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of the Topping Show is proudly sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency IT security. Heck, I see their founder at least twice a day. Guys say he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, see, that's the joke. If you're an IT leader or business owner, you can reach out to the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Also, still giving away a free flamethrower with every IT purchase with Picatinny rail adapter, so you can mount it to any standard AR-15 like all awesome accessories can be. Go to toppingtechnologies.com and click the flamethrower button to learn more and see me shooting a flamethrower. And lastly, trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you can click that button and tell your friends, I would greatly appreciate it. Now going over to the business part podcast, you have the iconic Levi Strauss selling their Dockers brand to management firm Authentic Brands Group, which probably the most bland name in history, but lo and behold, they are exactly what they sound like. They are a conglomerate that owns many brands. Now, this brought to us thanks to Gabriel at CNBC, which they specifically say, quote, Levi Strauss to sell Dockers to brand management firm Authentic Brands Group. There you can see the cliche Levi's logo right there. Now, the crazy thing is, it doesn't seem as much money as I thought it would be, considering how long Dockers have been around. And, well, it seemed to almost used to be a requirement for any job in high school. You had to get some nice, dress pants or relatively nice dress pants. And that kind of seemed like the default. Now, it looks like they're selling it for $311 million. They say that the denim makers was considering selling Dockers in October as it looked to focus on their namesake banner and grow direct sales. They know that Dockers are primarily known for khakis, or if you do like to sound fancy, kahikis, as some might say, which, yeah, I think that's the only thing I think of when I think of Dockers is khakis for a high school job or maybe an entry-level job. That's one of the few good things about corporate America these days is more relaxed dress code. I don't think I've worn, since graduating or getting promoted from inside tech sales to field sales and starting my own company. Yeah, ever since that progression, I've never worn anything except jeans. But I partially digress. Now they say that, quote, under the terms of the deal, Authentic will own Dockers' intellectual property, while Centric Brands will take on operations, handling manufacturing, sourcing, and distribution. Under the brand management business model, Levi stands to make up to $391 million in future years based on how well Dockers performs under the Authentic umbrella, which also includes Forever 21's intellectual property and brands like Reebok and Nautica, which I was going to say, every couple of years I remember, oh yeah, Reebok was a thing. There's like, they were, when I was in middle school, I think they were kind of popular for sneakers. Then they delineate Forever 21's intellectual property because, again, they recently went bankrupt because they realized, oh, wait a minute. Oh, too late. They realized people don't go to the malls anymore, which, yeah, I don't think I've seen a Forever 21 since I went to a mall decades ago. And even then, it was too overpriced. So I'm like, I'm not going to do that. Now, you also had Levi CEO Michelle Gass saying, quote, the Dockers transaction further aligns our portfolio with our strategic priorities, focusing on our direct-to-consumer first approach, growing our international presence, and investing in opportunities across women's and denim lifestyle. After a robust process, we are confident that we maximize the value of the business and that Authentic is the right organization to usher the next chapter of growth for the Dockers brand. Now, they also know that, quote, in October, Levi announced it is considering selling it, looking to sell to a larger company. They can focus more on the Levi brand. Beyond yoga, Levi created Dockers in 1986 as a hedge against denim and to offer consumers an alternative, the khakis. The brand was hugely popular throughout the 1990s, 2000s. Sounds about right. But khakis have fallen out of fashion in the U.S., especially recently as denim makes another comeback, which, again, I'm trying to think of the last time I actually saw anyone in khakis. Granted, small anecdotal experience, I don't go out too much, but even then, I really don't see it that often. Now, they also note that in the 3 months ended March 2nd, Levi reported $67 million in revenue related to Dockers. The figure isn't, as they say, quote, the figure isn't comparable to the year ago period because Levi's only recently started breaking the performance of each individual brand. While khakis have fallen out in favor in the U.S., Dockers is still popular abroad, which makes a brand management company a strategic fit. According to the people who have seen Dockers financials and spoke on the condition of anonymity, because details were private, firms like Authentic are highly skilled at rapidly licensing and deploying brands internationally. Now, they say in a press release, Authentic said it plans to, quote, unlock new opportunities for Dockers through its global network of 1,700 licensed partners. It is said to be in active discussions throughout regional operators in Latin America, Europe, Middle East, and Asia to expand Dockers' existing businesses across new markets. Now, also have Matt Maddox, the president of Authentic, saying, quote, few brands own category the way Dockers does, yet still has so much room to grow. It's a legacy in casual wear and gives it a strong foundation, but the real opportunity lies in reimagining the brand for a new generation. Through our global platform and deep licensing network, we are committed to stewarding the brand to a new era of growth and relevance. Relevance, if I can pronounce anything today. So it'll be interesting to see if they actually grow it beyond the current popularity of it. Again, anecdotal experience. I haven't bought a pair of those in 20 plus years. I'm also probably not the target demographic, but yeah, I would guess this is a pretty smart move for Levi's to do in terms of, divest it and yet still sell some upside. Because again, let me know in the comments, when was the last time you actually saw anyone, or are you one of the few people that I've ever, do you actually wear them? For the life of me, I cannot remember the last time I saw someone wearing Dockers or khakis. Maybe during a customer on-site like years ago, but let me know the thoughts as always, because be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone, everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.